world is a stage, and that is a little bit of the theme behind today's location, backdrop. And I've positioned myself in a very awkward location. So I'm going to try and get into the restaurant. This is Ottawa Eats, and I'm your host, Tom Schoch. My God, my knees hurt and I'm old. That's a puddle. This is Amir, one of the brains of the operation. There's many brains here, but you're the biggest one?
The big brain, that's right, yeah.
Okay.
That's what we said before we got cut.
All right, so obviously this is a very unique space that you have here. We're going to check out the food, and the food is very unique on its own, but let's talk a little bit about whenever you come in, what greets you as soon as you walk in the front door. It's very chic, very cool.
Well, hopefully it's me, first of all, greeting you.
Yeah.
That's always something important to us. The space is divided up into a few different sections. This used to be an older restaurant. The building is over 100 years old. We operate Grounded Kitchen and Coffee House, which is about 25 meters down the street. I live downtown and have been a resident of Centertown for many, many years, so this is home. I work here, I play here. I would walk by this old building every day on my way to work to Grounded and sort of had an eye on it.
Right.
I think the exterior is just an old
nice brick house.
Building, yeah, exactly. So coming into it, we wanted to try and expose as much of the house as possible. It's been apartment buildings, commercial space, old restaurants, who knows what it's been in the past. So we wanted to try and expose different elements of the house. We do have a restaurant just down the street, so we definitely wanted to try and come up with a different concept than what Grounded is, and eventually came up with a few different ideas. It's essentially backstage formats. We wanted to have as many elements of backstage theater, movie production type things going on in different areas. So we created different scenes. We're standing right now in a
very
80s
cool.
dirty biker fashion runway type
big
thing.
Red runway you got here, which is more of a ramp than a runway.
More of a ramp, exactly. Yeah, we get a lot of comments about that all the time. The servers have to come in with good, strong calves as part of their application process. Black space where the people are. Most of the introduction. We've got a backdrop over here with stage, and the bar sort of emulates the catwalks that you see in front of stages.
All right, so if people want to check you out, is there a place where people can find you online or phone?
We're at thebackdrop.ca. Our telephone number is 613-231-1234.
Nice and simple.
And we're at 160 Metcalf on the corner of Gloucester.
All right, so I'm going to go dive into the kitchen. Do you mind?
Go dive. Go for it. Here he goes.
So this is the magician in the kitchen. It doesn't quite rhyme, almost, but if I was more talented, I would make it rhyme. So Dave, thanks for having us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for being here.
So you're not only the guy that's in the kitchen, are you part owner of this place too?
Yeah, co-owner with Amir.
Oh, how did that happen?
He kind of did kidnap me, actually, in a way. I worked with him for almost 3 years at Grounded Kitchen and Coffee House.
Okay.
And then this opportunity came up, and he said, do you want to come do something different, a new project? And I said, yeah, it sounds like fun. So we came here and started getting things together, and here we are.
So was it a collaborative effort to come up with a menu and the different stuff that was on it, or did you guys kind of have a predetermined idea going into this?
Not really predetermined. We just decided to get the place going and see where it took us, what the people kind of would want to eat, and we had some ideas, things I've always liked to experiment with, and my friend Jeff in the kitchen here, he also cooks, and he had some input, and of course Amir had something to say.
Yeah, he always does. Amir.
Yeah.
So
that guy.
With the kitchen being set up the way it is, and of course the front area being so cool and so chic and all that stuff, and you got the cool shirt and everything, the real question is, when do I get my free t-shirt?
We're getting a second round of t-shirts made soon.
So not anytime today.
Maybe not today. Yeah, we might have one actually. There's some lady shirts upstairs. It might be a little tight.
I'm not picky. I have a dynamite figure. All right, let's talk about the first thing you're going to make. What's first on the agenda here today?
The first thing we're going to do is spicy tuna tartare. It's on the dinner menu. So we use some sustainable yellowfin tuna and just basically whip it up all together with a few tasty garnishes, and people seem to be enjoying it so far.
All right, let's get to work then. And I like the weapons you've selected already. This
Yeah,
is nice.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah, this is the keep Tom in line
That's right.
weapon.
Well, the first thing we'll do is I'll show you guys a part of the dish is mango chili puree.
Okay.
So I've already stewed down some mangoes earlier today just because they take a long time. With some orange juice, cider vinegar, salt, pepper, some sugar, and some chili flakes. So we just basically put that in the blender.
So something like this, is this fresh every single day? You're going to make a new batch every single day?
We go through it fairly quickly, so we make it almost every 2-3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put that on the blender actually.
Just like this?
Yeah. And there's a lid right over here.
That's even more important.
Yeah, that's the key actually.
How does the lid go on? Just like
Yeah,
that?
just like
That's
that. And just give a hold on here and
Oh, good.
flip that on. We'll add a little bit of water to that.
Look, Mom, I'm cooking.
I think that's done, yeah.
That's good?
Yeah, what? Yeah? It's good!
Oh, sorry about that. It's a little loud.
That's a 3 horsepower motor in there. So basically this one's a little hot, so I won't put that on the plate right now, but that's all that goes into that. We have a ready to go one here.
So you want it cool, right? Because this is more of a...
Yeah, it's all a cold plate, so
Okay.
what we want to do is have it not too hot. So here we have some chopped up tuna and a little spicy mayo. You can toss that in there actually if you like.
Oh, nice. So this goes in here, everything?
Yeah, you can scoop the whole thing in there.
What's in the spicy mayo? What is it?
It's just mayo and hot sauce.
No.
Yeah.
Well, thought it'd be much more complicated.
Homemade hot sauce though.
Oh. That's
A little
bit complicated.
Yeah, a little bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and you can mix that up actually.
Can I use the blender again for this? No?
Well, for feeding old people maybe.
Now, not that we have anything against the experienced folks.
Not at all.
No. All right. So how's that?
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So we start this plate with a little bit of niçoise lettuce, and just garnish it with some balsamic reduction, a little bit of flavored oil, a little salt as well, some pepper. Oh, and I almost forgot these can go in there too.
No, I gotta mix again.
Yeah, right.
I make it look like a chore, right? Yeah. All right, there you go.
So this one here, this one's kind of like a build your own appetizer, so we just put it on the plate. Here we have some pickled radishes.
Oh, nice. So is there a specific reason why these items are being put together? Did you kind of experiment with some different stuff and it didn't quite fit?
We kind of just decided this would go good together. These are kind of spicy and a little sweet because they're pickled there, like kind of like horseradish. So that
Right.
goes with the spicy tuna theme, and then we have the sweet mango to accent the spicy tuna a little bit.
So there's an actual theory behind it. I like that. I just usually grab whatever's in the fridge door.
All right.
Yeah. I drank barbecue sauce for breakfast.
Here. Oh, good. I make a good barbecue sauce. You should try ours.
For breakfast?
Sure, why not? It's got vanilla stout in it, so. So
And what are these? These are
crispy fried wontons. So basically, this is the finished plate. You get it. You can scoop some tuna with some sauce on it, and
so it's build your own.
yeah,
So there you go, and that's it.
it's a little interactive.
Okay. Yeah. So for somebody who comes here to Backdrop, is this something that is for one person, for two?
This is a good one for sharing. A couple bites each to have before a main, or whatever you like. Or for one person, it's actually pretty filling as well.
Okay. Do you ever make it as one whole sandwich?
I haven't seen it yet, but I'd like to.
Maybe I'll do that for you later in the show. All right, so there you go. So that's course number one. And what is this called if people are asking for it?
Spicy tuna tartare.
There you go. Spicy tuna tartare here at Backdrop with a beautiful sauce. I'm going to just taste the sauce here. That's very nice. Is there booze in that?
No.
All right, let's... nobody claims to make a good burger, but you make the best in the city, right?
I think so, yeah.
Where's your trophy?
It's actually in the mail.
Ah,
Yeah.
very convenient. Perfect. All right. So let's talk about this burger. What's in it? Why is it different? And how do we put it all together?
Well, this is our lamb burger, and it's maybe a little unique because of the combination of flavors that goes into it. And it's probably really good because we just use fresh ground lamb shoulder. We get lamb shoulder, we grind it here almost 3 times a week. And it's very simple, just salt, pepper, chili flakes, and then all the other stuff that goes on top is, everyone seems to like the combination, so.
All right, great. So what, obviously there's the patty, which is the most important part, but there are some other things that are going into it. So what are we looking at here?
Well, one thing is fresh made local bun from the bakery down the street.
Okay.
We get those every day, so they're super fresh. And the rest of it right now is, the base of it is cucumber mint raita. So we can actually seed these, and we'll make that part of it right now.
Oh, I got a spoon. Oh, so I get the seeding job. Am I seeding it in
I'll
here?
help you. Yeah, for sure.
You're probably better at this. Oh, you got me in the eye. I don't know if I'm doing this right, man. I don't think I am.
Yeah, that's good. We just get a couple of the seeds out.
That's
and
it?
drop them in here.
Oh, I'm going back to my favorite cooking device, the blender.
Yeah, I know how much you like to use the blender, so
It's
figured
because
we would do it again.
It's the horsepower that I'm attracted to.
That is a man's blender right there.
So, can you buy cucumbers pre-seeded?
I haven't seen them actually.
It seems like it would be something that you would want to look into, maybe. I'm just saying.
I'm
ever
sure
had
you
nightmares about
can
this?
get them. I'm sure you can get them. Everything's available pre-made these days, but we try to do everything ourselves just to keep it fresh.
If my mom was watching, she would be ashamed of my technique right now. Thomas, you're not doing it right. She's from Switzerland. She's not crazy.
Oh, okay.
But she is crazy. Oh, see, I screwed that up. I didn't do that right. See, if anyone's eating this, I'm very, very sorry. Now, do we eat this part too?
Well, you can eat it if you want.
Sure, why not? I'll eat anything.
A little salt on there.
No, thank you. I
Pepper.
like the seeds. There we go.
So what we have for the rest of it, sorry, too much pepper.
It's fine.
We have some pre-strained yogurt, so we strain all the water out so that it's a little thicker.
Right.
You can put that into here if you like.
The whole thing just goes right in?
Yeah, scoop it all in there.
And your oversized ladle. Are you compensating for anything with this?
Perhaps.
Just leave that one alone. Now this yogurt, is this something that you guys get locally, or is this...
We do everything locally when we can. Sometimes it's not available. All our farms sometimes don't have the stock, so we make do.
Right. By the way, I moved very slowly. See, I made a mess. Is that...
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. I'll give this back to you.
Sure.
All right.
So the rest of this is a little bit of salt, some pepper, some garlic ginger paste, just pureed together, some fresh mint, of course, and fresh squeezed lemon.
So how did you come up with something like this? Is this just by trial and error?
This one is basically just, it's a lamb burger, and I figured the things that go good with lamb are mint and some spice and things like that. So we just decided to try it out, and it worked out pretty well. So, so we can go ahead and give that a rip in the blender.
A rip in the blender. Are you from the Valley by chance?
I grew up in Manotick.
Ah, that's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a rip in the blender, bud.
Out for a rip.
Yeah. Is this need water?
Yeah, we'll add a little bit of liquid to that. It's even got a high gear.
Kick it into high. Has this ever exploded on you?
Not yet. I think that's pretty good.
There you go.
All right. So that is the finished product, and again, I have some pre-made stuff here. It's cooled down a bit. It's kind of been sitting for a minute. So I just got a toasted bun in the oven, and then So what we put on this is we put the cucumber mint raita on the bottom. Have our fresh cooked lamb burger.
Very nice.
Some fennel slaw.
So just coleslaw, fennel kind of flavoring to it?
Yeah, it's a little sweeter, some cider vinegar, red onions, Napa cabbage, some fresh tomato, and we finish it off with a coconut milk-based Thai curry sauce.
You make this sound like it's mustard or mayo and it's no big deal. It's great. And there you go, and that's it?
That's the finished product.
Wow, that looks amazing. So something like this, if you're coming in and ordering this, would this come with fries or a salad?
Yeah,
or?
these ones come with fries or salad or soup, and these are available actually on the lunch menu and the dinner menu.
All right.
We have a couple items that are mostly lunch, but then a lot of it kind of translates to lunch and dinner.
Right. All right. So there you go, lamb burger, fully assembled like a transformer.
Oozing goodness. Take a
Right.
bite.
Should I take a bite right now?
Yeah, it's good to go.
A fresh bun. Let's get into this. I didn't even make this sauce, so I know it'll actually taste good. You want a bite?
Yeah, I love a bite.
Okay. I share all my food. Here, go ahead.
Delicious.
Got some sauce on my face. A little bit. I am. The lamb burger. That's got a little spice to it too. Right here at Backdrop. Let's make something sweet next.
Sounds good.
Okay. So in case you're wondering, Dave hasn't taken us into the deep, dark dungeon here at Backdrop. There is a side door here, so if you're coming down here and ordering and you're in a bit of a hurry, you can come to the side door, and there's a takeout option here, which is very cool, actually. Same menu, basically?
No, it's a separate menu. It's just 5 items, and it's all based on sweet waffles or savory potato waffles.
Wow. You never cease to amaze me. All right, so this is what we're making. We're making a nice sweet waffle here, right?
Yeah, we have one of the regular waffles going on right now. So we're going to do a dessert s'more. So that'll kind of round out that appetizer we had, burger, and then something sweet for dessert. So that's a sweet waffle we just put on, and then we also do potato waffles for some savory items.
Oh, nice.
So it's basically a giant ball of seasoned mashed potatoes.
Did you ever hit the neighborhood kids with that in a snowball fight?
No, but that sounds like fun.
I'm full of good ideas. All right. And what's in this potato waffle? Obviously potato and...
It's potato, onions, peppers, salt, pepper, and olive oil. So it's real simple. So people that don't like gluten can actually come and have one of the meals.
Right.
Know. So basically we'll just let those cook. And so what we do down here is we have a bison chili poutine, which is ground bison made into chili with cheese curd, sour cream, green onions. We have curry lentil. And then we do a waffle s'more with cashew Nutella, homemade marshmallow, and red chocolate rooibos tea syrup.
Wow. So that all sounds pretty involved. And this is not a big space that we're in right now. I mean, this is it's literally like this side entrance here.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. We do a lot of the work up top, and we keep a day ahead at least, so that we just have all the prepared stuff down here so that we can serve customers fast at lunch.
All right. And how long does something like this take to cook usually?
Waffles take 2 minutes.
Yep.
The potato waffles take a little longer. So
I love the combination of the smells you're getting right now. It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
You get
So
the nice
usually-
sweet smell, and then you get the potato smell with it too.
yeah, everyone loves the morning here. It just smells like waffles all down the street.
I'm making waffles.
That's right.
Perfect. So with something like this, can you make these tailor ordered in a lot of ways? Like if you wanted to come in and say, I would like this and this on my waffle, are you able to do that?
We have a pretty distinctive set menu, but we can make amendments for anybody who needs something a little different. If they don't want the sauce or whatever the case is, we can.
Right.
Yeah, and then we also do pulled pork and tandoori lamb on the sweet waffles.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. So while this finishes, we're going to go upstairs and finish this off. All right?
Sure.
Is that cool?
Sounds good.
All right. Stage 2, the finished product. So the waffle's done.
Yeah, we got a
Fold it,
waffle
break it.
cooked. So these are like little waffle s'more sandwiches, just like you would make at your
camp?
campfire, essentially.
I never went to camp.
Oh, well, here you go. Here's your first attempt at camp.
No,
So-
it's awkward.
This is the cashew Nutella. We make that here. And then we have homemade marshmallow.
A homemade marshmallow?
Yeah.
How do you make a homemade marshmallow? Is that a stupid question?
No,
You can
no.
say-
Use gelatin, egg whites, let it set, lots of sugar. And then a blowtorch, obviously, to torch it.
See, this is why I could never work in a kitchen, because I would be in the hospital immediately.
Get it nice and burnt, just like the campfire does, hopefully. Put a little cap on it, and
Very
finish it
nice.
off with the rooibos syrup.
Rooibos syrup. What is that?
So we get teas from our friend Shanty Tea. He's got a red chocolate rooibos tea, and we just we turn that into a sugar syrup. So it's kind of tea flavored, really sweet, little chocolate taste, and there you have
And that's
our
the
s'more.
That's the s'more. That's much easier than the campfire, by the way. You don't have to have wood
Yeah.
or a fire. All right. Now so that's the dessert one, and this is more of a savory one, I suppose, the potato one?
We have 2 savory ones, and then we have a sweet and savory together. The ones we're not going to show you today, so you'll have to come by for the pulled pork and the lamb.
I like that. That's good. You know what? That's good marketing right there. I like that. It's very nice. And what's this?
This one's a bison chili poutine, so we serve that on a potato waffle. So all this stuff is quick to go. Some cheese curds, some green onions, dollop of sour cream. You're good to go with that one.
Wow. So there you
Pass
go.
up the raita, bud. The raita.
Very nice.
And
I
then
like
we
how you
have-
throw this together like it's nothing. So what's this right here?
This one's on a potato waffle as well. This
Right.
is curry lentil chickpea. So vegetarian, gluten-free also. And we just finish it off with the cucumber mint raita as well.
I didn't make that one, so this one's fine too.
This one's good too.
Yeah. All right. And that's it. That's the finished product.
That's another one of our takeout dishes.
There you go. Very nice. So you've got 2 potato-based waffles, and then you got the one that's just your regular waffle, but a sweet one. You just put these together like it's nothing. Like
Well,
walking through a
we have
door.
to serve fast, so we better be ready.
All right. So there you go. That's the entire meal. For Backdrop, Dave, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, guys.
You're an absolute wizard here in the kitchen. And which one of these can our camera guy Dave have?
Yeah, anyone you like, I recommend the bison chili poutine.
Which one do you want for dinner, Dave? Do you want the bison? Yeah? All right. Dave's getting the bison. Amir, thank you very much. Dave was awesome.
Thank you.
Your
Yes, he
partner
is.
in crime, but there's other people that made this
A
place
lot of
happen.
people make it happen. We love what we do. We're here because we love the industry. We tend to think we're pretty good at it. I have a lot of fun with the people that I work here with. Dave's been a good friend for a long time. Vank helped me design it. My wife Andrea. A lot of the past staff from Grounded have come over and helped me out, and it's always been. I love it. I love what we do. We love serving people. We love cooking awesome, wicked good food, and we love creating fun and unique spaces. So if you want to be a part of that, then come and see us.
You know what? Everything you said, absolutely true, and the food has been spectacular. I haven't tried the dessert yet, so I'm going to try this. So come and visit it. It's Backdrop. It's downtown. Metcalf. And this beautiful s'more.
Eat that s'more.
Is Dave single, by the way?
Dave, well, he's single every day he comes to work. And then before his shift is over, he picks up a few different people every day. Yeah,
Another great thing here, by the way, the chairs.
yeah, up and down.
Awesome.